Hi everyone, today I'm going to be making pasta from scratch and I'm excited because I've never done this before and it's definitely something I've always wanted to try. I'm just pulling up a recipe on my MacBook, so just give me a second. How's everyone doing today? Pasta from scratch without machine recipe because we all know I don't have that machine to make pasta with. Okay, 1.3 thousand. Ooh, that looks good to me. What do we need here? Oh, pop-ups galore as always. Okay, this looks good. So you place flour in a mound on a flat, clean surface. You crack 4 eggs into a well in the center of the mound. You incorporate the flour and the eggs until dough forms. Bring the dough together with palms and knead for 5 minutes. Once the dough starts to form a ball, cover with plastic wrap and refrigerate for 30 minutes. Then you cut the dough into 4 equal pieces, cover with a towel, flour the work surface, and roll each ball of dough out, and then you cut it out to however you want to make your pasta. That sounds really simple and nice. So let's see here. 3 cups of flour, 4 large eggs. Okay, I don't want to talk about it. So I guess 3 cups of flour in a mound is how we're gonna start this process. Hi everyone, how's it going? Hello Jim, hi Tony. I was just reading the recipe. Hello everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are all doing well. We're making pasta today. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. We got some jazz music going. I'm having some little handy lifesavers. I always need a snack when I'm making food. Thank you, Jim. How's everyone doing? Hi Vibes, hi Nikita. What y'all think about the fight today, Mike Tyson? Is that today? Okay, Google. When's the Mike Tyson fight?
Sorry, I don't understand.
I'll have to take matters into my own hands. I saw him slap Jake Paul. It's on Netflix. When is it happening? 8 p.m. on Friday, November 15th. So it is tonight. That's crazy. Thank you so much. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous French tip. No OF, just making pasta. Now we've got our flour here. I'm gonna just get a measuring cup. Okay, we got our measuring cup. When I went to get a bottle of wine today from the store, the lady at the till, she was like, if your hair was blonde, you'd look just like Taylor Swift. And I was like, oh, thank you. Because Taylor Swift is currently in Toronto for like the next week or so, doing all of her shows. I'm both, Ava. I love Halloween and Christmas. They're just different vibes for me, but I am a bit more into the cozy Christmas vibes. So I think my hairstyle just looks like Taylor Swift's if it was blonde. I don't think I look like her. So I agree with you on that one. Okay, 3 cups. Skibbity toilet gang, pull up. Oh my gosh. How many, oh my God, why are people being so ridiculous in front of me? We're making pasta today. If you care about gender so much, then go and get diagnosed and pop a hormone pill because no one gives a fuck. we're making a mound of flour. People just hate to see like happy people living their lives, you know? That's really what it is. Like if I say I'm happy and I'm loving life and smiling and being joyous and joyful, certain people just really hate that. So all you can do to really get revenge is just live the best life you can live and be happy. And I wish that for everyone, you know? Okay, this is all the flour that we need. Just gonna leave a little measuring cup in there. Now what we do here, apparently, I haven't seen too much of this Swifty hoopla. I might go for a walk with Emma after this and maybe we'll see some because we live kind of close to Rogers Center. So I'm kind of excited. So I'm making a well and we're gonna crack 4 mother effing eggs in here. We're making pasta from scratch. And let's see how this works, you know? I'm gonna do a little scroll moment if I can. There's no scroll bar on this page. So she kind of has it. Am I supposed to whisk the eggs in the middle? Oh, she kind of has like a mound, like this. Ooh, I really got flour on my MacBook. Hopefully that doesn't destroy it. Okay. Let's crack some eggs into here, you guys. That's 1 egg. I think this well needs to be bigger because it's already full. I'm making homemade pasta. How can we expand this? This is already a disaster, you guys. I'm gonna watch this video and see how she does it. She only put 2 eggs in the middle. I don't think I'm gonna do a 4th egg. Hurry up, show me before it spills. Oh no, she's doing chit chat at the beginning. Ingredients method, okay. She cracks the eggs in the center as we did. Use large eggs for infuse extra. Okay, she does do 4. And then what does she do? Once they're in the center, she then starts like putting flour into the eggs. Okay. So she just kind of like starts doing this. I'm gonna like sprinkle some flour on here and try to scoop it all in. I'll crack one more. Oh, fuck. This is not working. I'm gonna crack one more egg into this. But yeah, there we go. That's not so bad. Okay. Literally just flour, eggs, and probably salt at some point. She's like taking a glass of water as well. Okay, that's the last egg. I've never done this before, you guys. This could turn out horrible. We're in this together. If you guys have any tips, let me know. Okay. So many incels in the chat today, just hating on me. So sad. We can see right through it and go elsewhere. But yeah, so making pasta from scratch. And if any of my mods pop in, just start, you know, timing out the freak shows that are commenting hateful shit. You're supposed to like slowly do this, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Don't know how this is gonna turn out, but we'll see as time goes on. We're doing egg pasta from scratch. And it's going decently. Hello, hello. Where's everyone from? I'm from Toronto. It's true. So many trolls. I have to try to ignore them, but smash that like button if you're new here. We do all sorts of live activities here on YouTube together. I go live almost every day. Yeah, it's always a good vibe. Today we're making pasta from scratch. Hi Tony, how's it going? Feels like Seattle here today because it's so rainy. Maybe I should be standing for this, I don't know. Putting my back into it. I definitely feel like this could use more egg or something. Okay. It smells good. I should do gingerbread next time, that's true. It is the season. I'm good, Wally, how are you? Thank you. Thank you so much, Asma. The ASMR is unintentional. I should get like a microphone though for live streaming because I feel like that would be like much better quality content. Maybe I could like find a way to hook up my Rode mic, my wireless one, to my iPhone, and then we'd be good to go. I live in Ontario, so I actually don't live in a state. I live in Canada. It does look too dry, doesn't it? I think I need to add another egg. This is just like not giving. Like it's just very dry. So I'm gonna crack another egg. Like it's not even forming a ball, so. Maybe I'm just making way too much pasta, I don't know. starting to look a little bit more doughy, thanks to that egg. I'm excited to try homemade pasta because I've never made it before, and when I've had like in-house pasta at fancy Italian restaurants, it's always the best pasta I've ever had in my life. So if I can make my own pasta and it's delicious, I'm gonna be doing it quite often. So I don't think I need more flour. It's too flaky as it is. I'm gonna stand and do this so I can put my back into it. Thank you for subscribing. And if you're new here, smash that like button. Helps with the algorithm. We're trying to get to 300 likes today. I feel like it almost needs another egg. Yeah, I did the whole egg. Are you not supposed to do the whole egg? It didn't say anything about just doing the yolks. It just says crack 4 large eggs in the center of the mound flour. Creating a well, using hands, break the yolks of the egg and gently bring the flour into the center. Using fingertips, keep incorporating the flour into the egg until all the flour has been absorbed. This will be a messy process, but well worth it. Once the dough starts to form, bring together with your palms and knead into a smooth yellow dough. This will take roughly 5 minutes. Now, if your dough is on the dry side, you can add a little splash of water to bring it together. When the dough forms a ball, tightly cover it. So it's definitely still too dry, in my opinion. So I think I'm gonna have to like add another egg or add some water, but it's looking like way too dry. Too dry. I'm thinking I'm gonna add another egg because this is just way too dry. One more egg, you guys. Water? Okay, let's try adding water. BRB. I'm gonna get a little bowl of water. Thank you for the tips, y'all. Okay. Okay, we've got the water. I'm gonna like dip my hands in it and just like let my hands be wet rather than like pouring it on. Do it nice and slow. You're right, Dory. I'm not gonna add any more eggs. Okay. The water on my hands is definitely making it a little more doughy. Okay. Trying to add it to the resume. So I'm trying to incorporate the old flour on the table. You can add it later, just get the consistency right first. Okay. I'm trying to like break it apart and stuff because I want the insides and everything to be the same consistency. Like you want it to be more smooth, I think. Who knew this was such a workout? Okay. Thank you guys so much for your tips. I feel like it's going much better now. It's not as yellow as I wanted it to look, but I think if I just did the yolks, it would have been more yellow, so that's my bad. But it will still be great. Maybe I'll sneak some turmeric in it. I still feel like maybe it needs a little bit more water, but I'm not certain. It just looks a little dry still. A little bit more. It is looking more like dough. Okay, Ethan, I'm just gonna continue kneading. I trust. Who knows, maybe we have some real chefs in the chat today. It's in the title of the video, Sankey. I am making homemade pasta from scratch. I wonder how long I'm supposed to knead this for. It says it should only take like 5 minutes. My flour is best before tomorrow. That's so funny. What a perfect day to use it. I'm gonna do a basil pesto sauce for the pasta. Like, is this too dry? I don't know. Add more water. Okay. They say it should be smooth. So your girl is adding more water. It's just not looking the smoothest. It does kind of look like rubber. An Italian girl probably is crying. I think I'm over kneading it. I didn't add yeast. You're not supposed to add yeast to pasta. But I'm not gonna add any more water. Maybe I just need to like roll it into a ball now and just let it sit for a half hour in the fridge. I don't know. It should be good enough now, I think. Okay. Start over. It's overworked. Well, we'll see. I think it's salvageable. I'm gonna see what theirs look like. Theirs honestly looks kind of similar to this. I'm just gonna put a little bit of flour on it. Yeah, I'll have to let it sit for a while. But I hope this is like a good enough consistency. They say I have to wrap it in saran wrap and then just leave it in the fridge. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just want it to be a little more like mixed in, you know? I'm gonna knead it a little bit more just to make it one solid dough ball. Any of the little dry spots, I'm just kind of adding a little bit of water to. I'm praying. Okay, it's really starting to look like a dough. Looks like a butt crack. Okay, we're done with this. I think I'm just going to go put it in the fridge now. I think it looks decent. Feels good. Looks like their picture kind of. It just has a few more little cracks than theirs, but a little booty pasta. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse my hands and then I'm gonna saran wrap it and put it in the fridge. Oh my gosh, not me spending 12 years trying to get flour and egg off of my hands. That took a while, I'm sorry you guys. But yes, let's get the show on the road. Putting away some of the stuff. We've got our saran wrap. Put this, I think, in the fridge for a half an hour, but I'm gonna double check. Here's the butt crack, everyone. How long? Let's see. Thank you so much for the super chat, Tony. You're so sweet. I think you might be the first super chatter today. I'm not 100% certain. I'm scrolling through the comments, but I don't think I can go back that far. So thank you. So sweet. Mwah. Italian saran wrap. What is that? Is that just like a cloth? Okay, so it says cling wrap and refrigerate for a minimum of 30 minutes, no longer than 18 hours, to allow the rest of the gluten to develop. And then after resting, remove the dough from the fridge and cut into 4 equal pieces. And that's when we can start drying it out and like getting it to where it needs to be. So that's in the fridge. Going to clean off this area and then we can make our pesto together. And I'm gonna pour a glass of wine because it's Friday. Okay. I'm gonna try to scoop as much of this as I can. And there's also flour on my computer. There we go. It's said to wrap it in saran wrap on the website, so I'm following their instructions. I have to get my scrub daddy. Okay. So what do we need for pesto? We need fresh basil. I'm gonna use some pumpkin seeds. We're gonna use olive oil. We're gonna use garlic, Parmesan cheese maybe. Salt, of course. Okay, that's looking spick and span. Some cheese for the butt crack pasta. We're keeping it classy, I see. Okay, where's my wine? That's the first order of business here. We're having Three Thieves, and it is a Pinot Grigio, so it'll be a little bit dry on the dry side. I've got my basil here. You guys can see I got a ton of basil. I planned this in advance, you guys. Yeah. I'm gonna grab my wine glass. I love that. I love when my cooking inspires. It's all I could ever hope for. I've got my wine glass. My Christmas tree's up now, you guys. I don't have the decorations on it yet. I kind of hate putting the decorations on it yet because I don't have like nice ones. And I hate that it makes it look cheaper, so it's not my fave. But I do love the tree just on its own with the lights. I think it's so cute. Let's turn on the lights. It makes a difference. Okay. I have to like reach underneath. Okay, here we are. So cute. Okay. Grabbing my garlic and a little chopping board. I might even grab a muddler. We're gonna like crush up some fresh pesto in here. We've got the garlic going. Sunflower seeds. Lemon. I'm just gonna rinse all of this. It smells so good. I'm doing the lazy rinse where I just kind of fill the container with water. This is the rinse cycle. You shake it. Strain it. And then maybe just one little douse over the whole bush. It's a lot of basil. Look at all of that. We are going in today. I would totally play Lana, but unfortunately it's copyright. I have to play only copyright-free music while I'm live streaming, is what it is. It's a real wine bottle. I thought it was a twist off. Fun fact, you guys, I used to be a bartender, so this is no challenge for me. This is how you use a wine key. I used to open like 40, 50 bottles a night. Emma's texting me. Okay. Voila. How many ounces would you like? 9 ounces? 6 ounces? C'est magnifique. Okay. Cheers, everyone. Happy Friday. Ooh, that's really nice. I'm glad I picked that one. I love a California white. So good. So refreshing. Okay. We've got our garlic here. Am I ever lonely, asks Katya. I mean, sometimes I try to, like, you know, see friends, family, sometimes go on dates. But I think if you make a full life for yourself that doesn't rely on anyone else, then you don't have to feel lonely as much when you're not around people. And I have all of you guys too. So there's always someone to reach out to. I think when I feel loneliest, it's when I'm like stuck with my own thoughts, you know? And I forget that I can just reach out and hang out with people. I always buy like organic or like natural garlic because garlic makes such a difference when it's flavorful. There you go, frosty cupcake. I gave you more permissions. Okay, I'm just using the muddler to get rid of the shell of this garlic. If you like crush the garlic a little bit, the shell casing on it just pops right off. Oh, garlic smells so good. It's making me excited to make the pasta. My mom is praying for me as I am praying for her. For what, Danielle? Spill the tea. By the way, that guy from the Hinge you talked about on Brain Rot was an absolute douchebag. I mean, I agree, like the way he handled it could have been better, but he wasn't like a horrible date or anything. He was just like kind of a loser after the fact. Like if I found out someone was like trans after like I went on a date with them and we just like hung out and I was like super into them, I wouldn't just like block them on everything and like be crazy and like, you know, not like block on everything, but like, you know, just be so dramatic about it. It's like kind of silly in my opinion. But clearly a lot of people are still very closed-minded and insecure, so you just have to choose your battles. I'm not gonna like win someone like that over, and nor would I want to, you know? You have to know your worth and know that if someone does stuff like that, it means they're not meant for you, right? Praying the pasta comes out. Okay, me too, Tony, me too. But it's always a learning process. I mess up so many recipes on my first try that like, I don't even care if it turns out bad because at least I tried it, right? And then next time I'll learn something new on how to make it and make it even better, in my opinion. I'm just kind of eyeballing things. We've got like what, 5 decent sized cloves of garlic. I might even have to food process this, to be honest. But we'll figure it out. The wine is fabulous so far. Thank you so much, Theo. How are you doing? Yes, everyone, listen to Frosty Cupcake. Double tap the likes. Right now we're having Lifesaver gummies and wine while we make pasta. Bringing the basil over. I'm gonna add the lemon. Sorry to hear that, Danielle. Hope things take a better turn. It's a pretty juicy lemon. We love a good juicy lemon. We don't love the lemon seeds though. Those are bitter and disgusting. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Michaela. You guys are too sweet. Okay. We've got that. I'm just gonna like pick off the basil leaves. That one looks a little black. I don't vibe with it. I'm saving some basil leaves to garnish the pasta when it's all done. Good night, Mitch. Have a good one. Dee-dee-dee. What language do you speak, Akram? I'm guessing maybe some Middle Eastern language. I'm from Toronto. Although maybe you'd think I'm from Italy based on today's recipe. Have you guys ever made fresh pasta before? Well, I'm live streaming from Toronto. How long have I been cooking for? I would say since like maybe 2016, 2015. That's when I started cooking like more seriously. And I'm not by any means like a crazy chef or anything like that. I just do like simple meals at home. And the internet is just so good for finding recipes and stuff. So there's really no excuse. You can learn anything you want right in your own home. I think a lot of people took up cooking as well during the pandemic because we were all trapped inside. And yeah, it's also just so cozy. I love cooking when it's cold outside because you can just vibe inside and make yummy food and get fat and sassy. True, true. I did not see that, Karen. That sounds horrible. I love a good meatloaf. PB&J. I mean, if you're making a PB&J fresh, you have to make your own peanut butter and your own jam and your own bread. We've all seen Nora Smith do that on TikTok. Okay, we're almost through. I don't know what is on this leaf, but it's not my vibe. This leaf looks good though. This one leaf is not giving me good vibes. Okay, it's pretty full. I'm just gonna try muddling it, and then if I can't get it to like mix in well, I'll definitely consider just immersion blending it or using a food processor, which I do have one, so. But I just wanted to try the old-fashioned way, you know? I'm like making a major mess here. This isn't like your typical mortar and pestle, so. What are you doing, sir? Elio's always sniffing around when I'm cooking. I always like wearing an apron when I'm cooking because I feel like it puts me in the mindset and then also just like keeps my clothes from being destroyed because I'm always like smashing shit up. You know, I don't know why I'm using this. Let's just like become modern and actually just use the food processor. We don't have to do everything from the medieval times, you know? Bear with me, you guys. Okay, we're just going straight to the food processor because I don't have time for this. If you have the tools, use them. That's my motto. Okay. Adding in some sunflower seeds. Olive oil. I'm literally just making a huge mess. Always clean as you go when you're cooking, because then that way you don't end up with a huge fucking mess. I feel like standing when I'm cooking, so that's what we're gonna do for the rest of this. Stand, stand, stand. I'm also taking off this sweater because it's way too hot while I'm cooking. Okay. I'm gonna add in a little bit more basil. I'm not making salad, I'm making pesto. Fresh pesto. I don't even know if I have like a good Parmesan to add, so I might just add nutritional yeast and make a vegan one. I like nutritional yeast because it adds a very like nutty flavor. I might even add some hemp hearts. Hemp hearts will add so much protein. I feel like you could use the stems. I heard that the stems have like a lot of the basil flavor in them. But I don't know, I've never used them. Yum. Okay. It's looking good. Let's do a little blend moment. I haven't used this in a hot minute. I used to cook all the time, and then I became kind of lazy. Okay. Wow, look at that. It smells amazing. I think I want to add some pumpkin seeds though. Just because I have some, you know? It'll add to the flavor. Maybe a little bit more olive oil. And cheers to some delicious pesto. always dinner jazz. This is what the pesto is looking like. I'm gonna try a little bit of it. Just I'm curious. Trying to mix in the sides a little. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So good. That tastes crazy. A little more oil. That tastes insane. A little bit more lemon. Accidentally dropped a seed. I want my acrylics to come through. Oh my god, is that a second seed? How did that happen? Got one of them. And I got the other. Perfect. I think that's totally done. Perfect. It looks really well mixed. Looks so green and so delicious. The pesto is really thick. You can tell because it leaves the mark when you do the blending of it. Like it's not soupy. So, looks good. Tasty. Okay. Yeah, I would love to do like a natural dyed pasta, like with, I don't know, what's something really colorful? Like spinach pasta or like beet pasta. Okay, I'm just clearing off my workspace. We will be doing some pasta creation. I'm just recorking my wine and putting it in the fridge just so I can make sure it stays cold. Okay, we're gonna get back into the groove of making pasta now. So we've got our pesto, and what is next? I honestly feel like I might make chicken thigh with the pasta. I don't know, can't fully decide. Oh gosh, my wine is across the room. I am cooking up a storm. Okay, I'm gonna check on the pasta. Has it been a half an hour, you guys? Did it take me a half an hour to make the pesto? I don't know if it did. Maybe I'm being a little too eager. Turmeric would be good. I'm just gonna look up the recipe a little bit and make sure that I do the next part really well. I wish I had vape, but I've recently quit. Okay, let's see here. After resting, remove the dough from the fridge and cut into 4 pieces. Set aside and cover with a towel to stop it from drying out. Flour your work surface and rolling pin and roll 1 ball of dough at a time into a large thin sheet. I don't give dimensions for this part as it varies. My one note would be to get it as thin as humanly possible, like paper thin. Once the dough has been rolled out, fold it over itself several times. Cut the roll of pasta into strips, roughly 1/4 inch thick, depending on what type of pasta you're making. Then dust some flour over the thin strips of dough and unravel them to reveal your finished pasta. Repeat the process with the remaining dough. And then set cut pasta aside on a tray and leave it out at room temperature to cook off, or cover and place in the fridge to be cooked later. Cool. I'm just gonna look and see the video for how she rolls it so that I have a visual reference. I'm such like a visual learner. I can like read the instructions, but sometimes it's just so good to see. Okay, I'm seeing her dividing the dough up. Her dough actually looks just like mine. It looks like she divided it before she started really cutting into it. Now she's spreading the flour out.
Just enough so it doesn't stick. And I have my little ball of dough. I've got my rolling. I'm going to keep one of them. I'm going to set the other ones over to the side, and I'm going to cover them up with a little bit of cling wrap and a nice clean towel. What you want to do is you don't want the air to get at them, so just keep them.
So you don't want the air to get at them, apparently.
Made pasta, like all that goes out the window. So just roll it one way, and it helps if you just move it around the board, turn it around, and roll it the other way. And just keep on rolling. The little bit of flour on the table is really important.
I don't think I have a wooden one.
The dough, and it makes it easier to roll as well. So with regards to rolling this out into a particular shape,
I will be playing Fortnite tonight, don't worry.
You can sort it out afterwards. You can trim off any edges. Without a doubt, you definitely need elbow grease to make this recipe. It's somewhat of a workout. The reason that you want to try and get this as thin as you possibly can is because once it cooks, it actually plumps up and it gets thicker. So even if you think you might have gotten it a bit too thin, factor in that once it's cooked, it will plump up a little bit.
I'm like watching the instructions, you guys.
So that's why the thinner the better. Also, you want it to be delicate and to just be like...
I'm not gonna sing Roar by Katy Perry, not gonna happen.
I mentioned making whole wheat pasta earlier on. It is really, really easy to do. We've made it. There's a recipe on the website. It's really delicious. And to be honest with you, there's very little difference. So if you're trying to get a little bit more whole wheat into your diet, that's the recipe you want. Well, I'm getting somewhere. Finally.
Okay, I see how thin her pasta looks.
Okay, you can see
now,
how thin it is, but it's incredibly homemade ricotta mix and make ravioli.
Oh, she's making ravioli.
Roll it up.
Roll it up.
Into strips and make tagliatelle.
Yeah, I'm gonna do tagliatelle. That's the vibe.
So once your pasta is all cut, go in with your fingers and just break up those.
Cool. Okay.
Look at that. Gorgeous. This is why it's important for your dough not to be too wet and you have flour on your surface. So when you go to unravel it, it all just...
Cool. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're so sweet. I don't know who sent that in. I'm like scrolling up to see. Lionel. Thank you so much. So sweet. Thank you. And we just hit over 100 likes, so thank you guys. Thank you. Okay, one, don't pick up the phone. No, I'm kidding, I'm not gonna sing that song. Okay, let's start rolling our pasta. I think it's time, you guys. I think it is time. I'm just gonna clear the workspace a little bit more. Here it is. I'm bringing the flour back out again. Surprise, bitch. I bet you thought you saw the last of me, but the flour is back. Okay. I'm just gonna use a spatula to take out the flour because I don't want to have to like stick my whole arm in the bag. Just going to lightly flour the workspace, as she said. And then I'm gonna use a pizza roller to cut my pasta, but I also have this to divide the dough ball into 4 sections. So this is the way it looks currently. Feels a little moist, which is probably as the result of all the, you know, water I was adding to it. I'm gonna cut it right down the butt crack, which we know we saw the butt crack right here. And then I'm also gonna cut it down this side too. Just trying to get it as even as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna take this section and the rest I'm gonna put into saran wrap and just cover because they said they don't want you to have a lot of air on it. So if I just cover the rest, should be good. And then we're going to begin rolling out the quarter of dough that we have here. I'm just gonna grab my rolling pin. Okay. She says to like really roll it paper thin, so it's gonna take some elbow grease. Thank you for the super chat, Tony. I just kicked a box behind me, so just ignore that. But thank you, so sweet. Oh my God, not poop head getting timed out. Okay. I'm dying. Okay. We are getting somewhere, thank goodness. This part's a little boring because all I'm doing is really putting an elbow grease. Trying to get this to look good. They say like paper thin is the way to go, so we are gonna do our best. It's pretty like firm, so I'm really pushing it down. I feel like I'm gonna break a sweat. I need to like tie my hair up. Thank you, Kathy, for the super chat. I hope you guys are enjoying today's live. Okay. My hair is getting bigger. I'm starting to break a sweat, but it'll all be worth it once the pasta comes out. I'm really like pushing into it now because it's not getting any thinner. Okay. I almost want to just like, okay, let's see what it looks like. This is how thin it is right now. It's still a little bit too thick in my opinion. So I'm gonna continue rolling it out. But we are getting somewhere. Yeah, the machine is probably the way to go, but I'm making it the classic Italian way, literally with elbow grease. Starting to feel pretty close to paper thin in some areas. Ooh. Okay, I kind of feel like this has to be paper thin, right guys? Is this paper thin enough? Is that skinny enough? What do you guys think? I don't know. Is there some like Nona that's gonna yell at me if I stop? Because I am breaking a sweat. And I don't know if I can do this 3 more times. This is way more work than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. I've clipped my hair up in a crazy way, but I think we're good. Like, this looks paper thin to me. Like, that's pretty skinny. Skinny Legend unlocked. Now I'm gonna do the old roll method. Okay. I don't know, maybe I should just use this again. I'm gonna do like a 1/4 inch. And let's see if that unravels. The outer pieces are a little bit more dry, so just keep that in mind. That's what it looks like. My first little pasta, so cute. Let's do another little test. So cute. I'm obsessed. I'm just gonna unroll them as I do them to show you guys. This is what the first little batch looks like. So good. I could use the pizza cutter, but maybe I'll try it on the next one. Okay. This is so fun, you guys. I think I might just go straight to boiling this next, because I don't want to have to roll out every single batch for you guys. We'll make a full meal. I'll put the rest in the fridge and roll them out maybe tomorrow morning. And we'll just make what we have here now. The pasta is ready. Okay, I'm going to boil some water. And we're gonna make some pasta. Straight from scratch. Delicious. Iconic. Okay. Just gonna boil the water on the stove. And of course we have to salt the water. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Just doing some rearranging. Honestly, I'm fatigued by making this pasta. I'm just gonna have it very simple. Pasta with pesto. And see how that turns out. I don't even think I have a good cheese to go with it. I should have bought like a mozzarella or something. I do have a Parmesan cheese that I could put with it. Maybe I'll do that. But yes, let's see what we need to cook this pasta for. It says, place medium pot over medium high heat and boil 8 cups of water. Once water is boiling, salt it and place the fresh pasta in the water. Add the pasta and allow to cook roughly for 2 minutes or until tender. When the pasta floats to the top of the pot, it's ready. Cool, cool. And this is the fresh pasta we made together. Look at it. Looks insane. It's tagliatelle. So it's like a thicker version of fettuccine. It looks so good. So yeah, excited. So excited. This water can't boil fast enough. I love a good sun-dried tomato pesto as well. It smells so good in here right now, you guys, because of the pesto I made earlier. It smells so fresh. You guys are so funny. So the salt makes it harder for the water to boil. I did not know that. You learn something new every day. Nothing better than fresh basil in your garden. I like basil in cocktails. I like it in savory dishes. It's always such a nice treat to have. The water is getting warm. Okay. The water is so close to boiling, you guys. Time for a second cup of wine, I think. I do like Dua Lipa and I do like Taylor Swift, but I'm not a singer, so I'm not gonna sing their songs. Pretty simple concept. Because in fact, one kiss is not all it takes. One kiss is all it takes. I'm doing the jazz version. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. One kiss is all it takes. Possibilities. I look like all you need. Ooh. Okay, I'm done. Don't worry. The pasta is almost ready. Hi, April. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're so sweet. We made this homemade pasta today. It's going in the water as soon as the water reaches boiling. It's almost reaching boiling. So close. It'll be done pronto, so gotta keep our eyes on the prize. We're almost there, you guys. We finally did Noel, and we also have fabulous moderators, Frosty Cupcakes, who boots the crazies. Thank you, Frosty, everyone. Say thank you, Frosty. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use this thing that's probably used for icing cakes to just... I hope the pasta turns out good too. How long has it been, you guys? I don't even know. I was not paying attention. They still feel pretty firm, so. Is this pasta getting harder the longer I cook it? Hard to tell. Do I have a favorite singer? Mariah Carey and Lana Del Rey. Those are my two favorites. I think it's done now. Now we're gonna take our pesto. I'm also gonna put pasta back in here. And we're gonna add a little bit of this pasta water as well. And mix it all together. The aroma is so insane. It smells so good. Do you guys see how green it is? It smells amazing. Of course. I would totally put chicken with it. I just don't have, I guess I could cook a chicken thigh, but you know what I could put here with it? I have these little tomatoes that I think would be really good. Maybe if I just fry them quickly. I'm also just gonna shave some Parmesan onto this. What should I use to shave the Parmesan? I kind of want to use this maybe. It's like a fruit peeler. Okay, we've got that. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this. And then take it off the burner. And then I'm just gonna blister some grape tomatoes. Okay. Taking that off the burner. A little bit of olive oil, and then I'm just gonna It's a little dramatic. Should be enough tomatoes. A little bit of beef broth. I'll let these bad boys start sizzling. The pasta looks insane though. I'm gonna try a piece. Mmm. Wow. That's crazy. So good. I'm gonna put the pesto into a container. Excellent. This is all the pesto that we have. So good. It's very like potent. Give those a minute to blister. These look like they're ready to burst. Dare I try to burst them, you guys? This way we don't have any explosive surprises. I'm gonna add these to the pasta now. Looks so good. Now, whoops, almost cleared you guys off the island. Into our bowl. I'm gonna grab my little pasta scooper. Looks pretty good if you ask me. I'm also going to add on some Parmesan. Thank you so much for the super chat, Zed. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed this. Now I did cut this Parmesan with a knife that I used to cut raw chicken. So if I die tomorrow, let me know. But on top of that, I did try to cut away all the parts that would have touched the knife. But it's also been just kind of marinating in my fridge for like a week. So we'll see what happens. If I'm meant to die, I'm meant to die. Okay. Let's do a little mukbang. We've got our white wine, our fresh pasta. I'm even gonna add some basil on top. I'm gonna do one little spritz of salt and one little crank of pepper. And this is the fresh pasta from scratch. Looks so good to me. I'm gonna like sit on the ground with you guys. One sec. Okay, let's indulge together. I don't know where the best spot to be eating with you guys is, but this kind of works. We'll sit on the floor and enjoy the fruits of our labor. I'm obsessed. I think this looks great. Thank you guys for accompanying me in this pasta journey. I'm just gonna take a photo quickly of it so I have a memory. That means that basically I will be paused for a few seconds, so don't leave. I'll be back in literally like 30 seconds, okay guys? PRB. And I'm back. And I'm back. Okay, let's try out this pasta together. Not me spilling literal wine on my pants. Today's chaos. Okay, let's do this. A little bit of tomato, a little bit of pasta, some Parmesan. I might want to put white truffle oil on this, just like elevate it a little bit, but I'll decide after the first bite. Oh, it looks heavenly. So good. Is the sound still bad, you guys? Is it good now? Yum. The pasta just like melts in your mouth. The only thing I want to add is a little more salt. I'm always so stingy with salt when I'm cooking because it's always better to add more later than to have added too much. This isn't a birthday shout out channel, so get off my page. I'm just kidding. But what do you guys think? I think it turned out pretty good. My first time ever making pasta. Would I make it thinner? Yes, I would, but we were all a little fatigued by my rolling pin actions. I think like the main difference I noticed between fresh pasta and pasta you buy in the store, it doesn't even feel like you're eating pasta. It like melts in your mouth and then disappears. So, really delicious. I like a thick noodle too. Best noodles I've ever made from scratch. We can only go up from here, really. One person commented early on, throw it away and start again from scratch. And I'm so glad I didn't listen to them because it turned out great. Now I just need a man to come over and enjoy my cooking. The consistency of this pasta is like so perfect. And the tomato is such a good addition. What are you guys having for dinner? I would like to try to make a different shape in the future, for sure. I don't know what shape, but I definitely would. But I kind of want to save up for like a pasta machine. Maybe I would get like a KitchenAid mixer and then just get the attachment with the pasta maker on it. I don't know. I think it would be like so fun. I loved this. Like, I can't believe I actually made this pasta. Like, I made this. That's crazy. You guys saw from like start to finish. Literally everything here from scratch, even the pesto. Don't worry, Elio will get his dinner. You guys, I'm actually blown away by this. Like, it tastes so fucking good. I'm obsessed. Oh, Elio, come here. Come here. Maybe I'll give him a little piece of pasta. I just have to... get all the sauce off of it. You want to try it? Here you go. I'll let you guys see. Don't worry, I sucked all the sauce off of it. All it was a little bit of flour and egg. That's like not that bad. He'll live. He'll live, you guys. It's probably the best thing he's had all week. I do, I've got some Pinot Grigio, of course. Oh my God, you're crazy, Luisa. You like this girl, but you don't know what to say. You should tell her that her eyes are like the ocean, sprawling, beautiful, and deep. The window to her soul. Write her a romantic poem. Lips like roses in the middle of summer. I don't know, I can't think of anything else to say. Tomatoes were a good save. I don't think anyone can raid channels on YouTube. I'm honestly still hungry and I'm gonna eat the rest of the pasta. That was really fucking good. Normally I feel kind of like, thank you, Simon. I feel kind of like heavy after eating pasta. Like I feel a little groggy, a little not myself. but I literally feel like I just ate a salad. Like, it's so light, so tasty, and so fresh. Crazy. Goes to show like how when you buy stuff from the store, you're not always getting the best version of it, and the actual like farm to table quality is just so much better than factory to truck to store to person. Oh, little baby. I'm petting Elio. I don't even think today's stream is PG-13. It's like totally G for general. Like there's nothing inappropriate about today's stream. But also, I always select not made for children when I make my live streams or my content. So like no children should be tuning in anyways. But of course you can't control everyone, so. Teehee, I'm going to grab some more pasta. Elio's like attacking me. Okay, let's grab some more pasta, y'all. Round 2, because it was just so good. I have to eat all of it in one go. Some pepper. Fromage. I kind of want to rewatch Emily in Paris again. It's like my favorite comfort show, and I don't know why. I think because she just like goes and starts a new life somewhere and like meets all these exciting people and has this fun job. And I just like her positive outlook, and so kind of want to rewatch it. I'm obsessed. Okay, that's enough cheese. And then some fresh basil. And this time I'm gonna put a little bit of white truffle oil just to jazz it up. Oh. I can hardly pick it up because it's so like slippery. Okay, back to the mukbang corner. My kitchen's a mess after today, but worth it. Worth it. I'm excited for Emily in Rome, which is going to be the new season. It looks like it's gonna be really fun. Yeah. Okay, let's dig in. Thank you. I tried to make my apartment so cozy. Mm. This honestly could be like my last meal, and I would die happy. Can't believe it's almost December. Do you guys celebrate Christmas? Thank you, Pamela. A mother can never just enjoy a moment to herself. Every time I sit to eat, Elio has to try to play with me and harass me. I do have a friend that I might ask to come on the podcast, and she's really cool, so maybe her. This is my I had to roll pasta by hand attire, including apron. I would die if I had Lily Collins on the pod. Making this pasta was so fun today. Did you guys enjoy today's stream? What makes me laugh? Farts. Thank you, Glaston. Faye, on today's stream, we made this pasta from start to finish, like from scratch with flour and eggs. And we did it all. It's true. I don't know why potty humor makes me laugh. Can't help it. Like, even thinking about someone farting makes me laugh. today was a cooking stream. Oh my goodness, thank you for the super chat, Glaston. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed today's stream. Honestly, really enjoyed it too. Like, I knew I was gonna have a chill Friday night, and so to be able to just spend time with you guys and just vibe is so sweet. And no, I'm not high. I'm having 1 glass of wine on a Friday. Well, actually, I think I'm on my 2nd glass. I definitely feel depressed sometimes. Don't worry, like, totally normal. Some weeks I feel like the ugliest freak on earth. And then other weeks I feel amazing. I'll definitely be on Twitch Faye. I might give Witch It another go. Tyson versus Jake, who's winning? I think that... Why do we all want to see Mike Tyson win? But I don't know. I feel like Jake really has trained and he's younger and stronger. So probably Jake. Thank you for the super chat, Ian. I actually rolled this pasta by hand and then cut it myself. No machine. I feel like Jake Paul would totally like the dolls, like behind the scenes. He totally would. He's that type of guy. I already gave Elio a piece of pasta. Don't want him to like have digestive problems, so I can't give him any more. Can I say turtle 12 times fast? Turtle, 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 turtle. No, I can't. I can't do it. Who will win? Jake Paul or Ava Chris Tyson? I'm just kidding. I feel you, Faye. Well, you guys, I think we're totally done. We ate every last piece of pasta. We got more dough in the fridge. Tomorrow I'll roll some more. And I think today was a success. This pasta dish, when you make things from scratch and you make every ingredient down to the bone, I literally think it's just so delicious. Like, you don't need to add all this extra ingredients and stuff. Like, you can literally just have the pasta with homemade pesto and tomatoes and some Parmesan, and it tastes 10 out of 10. I just thought of something that was like a way TMI. And I'm not gonna say it because it's kind of embarrassing. One time I had a sex dream with Logan Paul and Jake Paul, and it was super weird. And I don't know why it happened because I don't follow either of them or watch their content. But for some reason, I had a dream like that with both of them in it. And that's all I'll say. So there you go. And I don't know why, because I'm not into either of them, but it just happened. So is what it is. Everyone's like agape. I can't help it. It was a dream. Hello to Germany. I've never been to Greece, but I'd love to visit. I love ancient Greece history and Greek food, and I just think it would be so fun. Thank you, World Traveler. I'm good, Emma. Thank you for asking. I think today's stream is over. I will be over on Twitch soon though, so if you guys are interested in continuing the vibes, the good vibes, head over to Twitch. It's linked in my description box. I'll be doing some Fortnite, maybe some Witchit, maybe some other games too, but I'll let you guys know. But for now, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see ya tomorrow.